I hope that your research is going well, and hopefully that by May 17, we can have the presentation. Each team will have 20 minutes to share all of your research so far, and I hope that each of you can take turn to present about one part of your research, okay? And here you can go to the usual link on the Google Drive, the Class X Team Y Project 1 paper airplane here. Then you can see this file here. That's the Class X Team Y paper airplane presentation draft. And here is the PowerPoint file. If you want to use Canvas, please go ahead, or any kinds of software. Feel free to do it. But here I just want to introduce to you a template so you can easy to use it, modify it, and just design to your references, you know. And if you click on this one and open it using the Google Slides, you can see that it's kind of off the formatting a little bit, okay? So this is just like a heads up for you. Like, I don't recommend you to use the Google Slide to edit this one, okay? But I would recommend that you download it, save it to your computer, and then upload it again to your drive, you know, like Google Drive or OneDrive. But whenever you need to work on it, you need to download it. Then you can open it here in your own laptop or your computer. So that will be better. And after you're done, you can just like go to the file, you save it. And when you save it, make sure that you have the name, okay? So the class should be class 1 or class 2, okay? And the team should be team 1 or team 2 or team 3, okay? Then don't forget to name your team and your class, because you know there's many team in 2 classes, so you don't want me to get confused, right? And also here you can also like name the day here. Like, for example, if I started doing it by today, or if you're ready to do it by today, you can just have the name, the title, the day here. Then you can keep track with the file that you are working on. Because trust me, this is the experience that I learned, you know. Date is very important. So then you can always like exchange it all the time with your friends. After you get it done, then you just like go to the Google Drive, and then you just like, upload the new file again. So you can always like keep all the version of them, okay? Like here, I got another file here, download here, you see? I can know which is the newer version, which is the older version. And also you can see how your friends also like doing it as well. So here I will show you one way with the date, okay? So then I can remove the old one, or we can just like keep everything. And then your friend can also know which one are you working on. Or if you use OneDrive, I believe that you can also like do it together online, okay? But the thing is that if you download it to your computer, you can do it faster. Sounds good? So far, this presentation have like 18 slides in total. I suggest that maybe you will have more than just 18 slides. But the design, the purpose is that for each one slide, it would take you just like 1 minute on average to present, you know. So first of all, for the very first slide, you should introduce about all the members of your team, and maybe just add some photo of yourself if you want to share, or just like any kind of funny photo that makes you feel happy to share your research. You know, it's up to you. All the design is up to you. Here is just like the basic template that I want to show you how to have everything organized, okay? Feel free to be creative. The more creative you are, the better. Then here we should have the title about the paper apples project. Then this is your research question, okay? Remember that how does a independent variable affect a dependent variable in a complex control conditions, right? So have it here for the research question. That will be the title. Or if you want, just come up with another title that you think it will be the best one to describe your project effectively. Sounds good? Then the next slide, the second slide, it should have the agenda. You should let the audience know what you will walk everyone through. Like at least you should have like 5 sections here. That will be the introduction, the materials and method, the result and discussion and conclusion. And you can see that these are the format of a proper scientific report for the IMR&D, okay, the IMRAD format for research report. And here that should be the day of our presentation day. The team name, if you have another special name for your team, you can put it here. And this is like the slide number. So the slide number will help people to keep track with your presentation. So if people have some question along the way, they can just take note and then they can say, oh, hey, can you come back to slide number 3 or slide number 4? I have some question here, you know. So slide number is very important. And this is a professional way to do the footer, okay? So if you want to adjust this one, you can just like go to the insert here, you see, and then you go to the header and footer here. You see these options here. Then you can, this is like the date that I fixed to be our presentation date. And this is the footer with your names here. So just type it here, okay? Then you can apply to all. So you see, it's having changed. Sounds good? Okay, so that's the second slide. Now for the third slide, I have prepared for you like this kind of formatting. Oh, I just have this one as a double. We don't really need this one. Okay. Here with this one, I have tried to get some formatting for you here. If you don't like it, you can just remove it. But for me, like doing this kind of tab help me to navigating, you know, like for this one, introduction, and then materials, and then result, and then discussions, and then conclusion, you see. So this kind of tab is like something I learned these days from a very professional person who make slides all the time, and I like this formatting. So I just want to introduce to you this one. If you want to adjust the here, you can just like move it around. You can also like right click on it one, and then you can see that bring to front or send to back. Then you can organize and edit them, okay? Because here I have like 2 layers. One layers of the tab and one layers of the text, okay? Let me know if you have question about how to make a PowerPoint. I will help you, okay? Just let me know. And for the first very important thing here, for the introduction, you should answer, you should give the audience a really brief understanding about why the topic, why we're working on the paper airplanes. And I hope that you still remember the significance of learning about aerodynamics, right? And also like we have spent a lot of time talking about space science, right? So that would be the significance of the topic, okay? And then you narrow it down, remember like the field model, right? You would tell us, we need to know why you want to research about this question, about this, why this research question, but not other research question. Maybe that you're interested in it, or maybe there's some other reasons. Just tell us. But you don't put everything in words on the slide, okay? This is a tip. And this is what I learned from my years. I learned from another professor. She got a PhD from the abroad. She taught me these tips: 6 slides and 7 words per line. Okay, and this is another thing that I learned from my PhD advisor. He taught me that okay, we should have a script on a cue card repair for each slide. So I could recommend that you and your friends can start typing something here, you know, like hello, blah, 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 blah. So even in case that you will not be the one who present that slide, but you guys take turn, or in just some case of emergency, everyone know what's going on, what needs to be understood about the slide, you know. And if you add the note here, just like for example, I add some note here like hello everyone, I think today here. So then in the end, when you finish this one, you can go to here, let me show you. You can just go to the review here. Then you can just go to the handout master. You can also bring it out, you know. You can just choose on kind of thing here. Usually for me, when I try to learn it, I go do it like one slide like this one. And I also add the notes here. So then we can have the notes together, you know, and then just copy it into a cue card. Or you can just like handwriting your cue card, okay? What you plan to share with other people. So I could say that I learned this one from my professor from college. I learned this one from my PhD advisor. I learned this one from another professor in my master year. So just me, this is like the tips I've earned so far, and I really love to share with you, okay? To really have effective presentation. Don't put words all over the slide, just little words as much as possible. And figure image it. One picture can equals like 10,000 words, you know that, okay? And also like based on our plan word, we remember things visually, you know? Okay, so for the next slide for introduction, you should have the background information. This is very important. I realize that so far, not many team really strong in this part, you know. You really need to have some reasoning, you know, some reasoning, reasoning on why, you know, why you come up with the hypothesis. Like some teams said, okay, the heavier the paper airplane, the faster it will land, or like with a larger a cradle winds, the plane can stay in the air more. Why, you know? Why you can get that hypothesis? Why you can get that answer? That's the thing in research, and this is a very important stage that I don't want us to really forget about it. It would be pointless for you just like jump right into the experiment without doing the background information, you know? Even though I know that we try to maybe solve the question that other teams, other researchers have solved already, but the thing that we are doing right now is that to learn to do research, to pre-produce the research result is also important as well. So that's why please show why what leads you to the hypothesis. Sounds good? Let me know and you can discuss with me your reasons. Then maybe you can have a more in-depth view understanding about your research, okay? Just let me know. Okay, and that's about the introduction.